Hi guys, Soda's Football League here, home of football related things, and welcome to part 2 of my 2021 NFL season predictions. If you haven't seen part 1 that, I'll make sure to put a link in the description below so you can check that out. But for now, I decided to give my predictions to the stat leaders and the NFL award winners. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, starting with our first NFL award, the NFL MVP. And the first person I have winning that award is Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, this seems like a pretty obvious choice because he's one of the top quarterbacks in the league. And looking at his stats in 15 games, he went 14-1. The only loss coming to a Raiders team. Well, I think that was just like a trap game. They were having a little off day. And the other loss was to the Chargers in their final game, but they were resting Mahomes. Looking at stats, this easily looks like an MVP caliber quarterback. 4,740 yards, 38 touchdowns, which equals to 316 yards per game and 2.5 touchdowns per game. He also has 4 deep route threats in Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman, Byron Pringle, and Travis Kelce. I see him winning the award over anyone else in this league, to be honest. Alright, now with our next award, the Offensive Player of the Year. And the player I got winning that award is DeAndre Hopkins of the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the reason I say that is because looking at his stats, this is like a top 3 wide receiver you're seeing right here. 115 receptions, 1,407 receiving yards, and 6 touchdowns. That's 7 receptions a game and 88 receiving yards a game. And looking at the roster, he's like the only good wide receiver I see on that roster. AJ Green's there too, but he may be washed with how the past season went. And he also has a top 10 quarterback at Kyler Murray. So I think that's my opinion on who's going to win the Offensive Player of the Year. Alright, for our next award is the Defensive Player of the Year. And the player I got winning that award is Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. And this is going to be the quickest analytics yet. He has 12 sacks and 10 tackles for loss in 14 games. Last year he had 10 sacks in 10 games before certain things happened. I think this is going to be an easy year for him to win the Defensive Player of the Year. Now for our next award is the Offensive Rookie of the Year. And the player I got winning this award is Jaylen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins. I mean, there are a lot of other offensive rookies that we have in this award. Ja'Marr Chase and Najee Harris. I don't think they're going to win it because they don't have any offensive linemen on their respective team. Devontae Smith, I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to be good this year, even though he did have a couple of shining moments. I don't think this year is going to be his year. Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson aren't going to struggle much in their first year. Kyle Pitts, I think, will be the second best rookie of this year. But I got Jaylen Waddle because he's got a good offensive centerpiece. And the thing I'm really going to regret about the decision is this could be Tua's make or break year. So that's my opinion of how Jaylen Waddle could win the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now for our next award, we have the Defensive Rookie of the Year. And the player I got winning that is Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, looking at his stats in the Hall of Fame game, they were pretty good. 3 tackles and a fumble recovery. The fumble recovery was in the first quarter. So I'm expecting a lot of great things from Micah Parsons this year. I could say someone like J.C. Horn or Patrick Surtain winning this award, but it's based on their college stats. I don't know how they're going to perform in this year. So that's my opinion on the Defensive Rookie of the Year. For the next award, the Comeback Player of the Year award, and the player I got winning that award is Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, looking at 3 games he played, he scored over 8 touchdowns with over 1,424 yards until that injury he had. And looking at his offense, I mean, this looks like a pretty good offense on paper. Ezekiel Elliott could have a bounce back year. Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. I mean, they're good wide receivers. I think this could be his comeback season, pretty much of the players that he has and all the media bias that he has. So, all right, for the next award, the Coach of the Year. And the player and the coach I have winning this award is Brandon Staley of the Los Angeles Chargers. I mean, as I said before, the Chargers are dark horse contenders for the Super Bowl. I mean, look at our roster: Justin Herbert, Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Joey Bosa, Derwin James. Those are all good start-worthy players. He also had like the number one defense back on the Los Angeles Rams last year, and he can bring his defensive success last year and transfer it to the other defensive success this year. So looking at it back again, like I said, this is a team to watch out for, and like this year and probably the next 2 years. And like I said, always they're dark horse contenders. And for our final award, the Breakout Player of the Year award, which I know isn't a real award, but I'm gonna make that into a reward. And the player I got winning that award is Clyde Edwards-Helaire of the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, look at his stats over his rookie season: 138 rushing yards versus the Texans in his debut, 104 scrimmage yards versus the Ravens, and 161 rushing yards versus the Bills. And he also has like a very great offense, and looking at his offensive line, he can have like more room to run through, and they're gonna play him more. Like Kansas City didn't play him as much last year, like I thought they would. Looking at this team, he can break into the top 10 running backs of the season. And for our final category, I decided to do all the stat leaders. So since there's 6 of them, I decided just to go by them really fast. So here are my stat leaders and how they'll win them in a nutshell. Patrick Mahomes, he's going to win the passing leader because he has a very good receiving core. Mecole Hardman, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Byron Pringle. So that's obvious. Derrick Henry's going to win the rushing leader. He's going to nobody's gonna be able to tackle him. 6'3", 283 pounds. Receiving leader DeAndre Hopkins of the Cardinals. Like I said, the only good wide receiver on the Cardinals, and he has a top 10 quarterback in Kyler Murray. Sack leader Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. He's gonna face the Steelers and the Bengals twice. They have a really weak offensive linemen, so that's gonna be easy for him. Tackle leader, I'm going to go with Darius Leonard of the Colts. Recently, he got a very big contract, and he deserves it because he's one of the best linebackers in the league. And looking at him, he could easily get this award with how young he is, and his body can take more at a young age. Interceptions leader, Xavier Howard. He was the interceptions leader last year, so I pretty much have him winning this award again this year. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out as a small YouTuber. And also make sure you follow my Instagram and Twitter below down in the description. I hope you enjoyed my video and my stat predictions and my award winners. And I hope to see you guys all in the next video. As for now,